Link TV, connecting you to the world. Link TV is viewer supported. Watch more at linktv.org.
2010 is far from over, yet the Middle East has witnessed a series of close encounters with major wars. What are Arabs afraid of? And why is Barack Obama's popularity sinking fast?
Answers to these questions and more on Link TV's Mosaic Intelligence Report.
Will it be a strike against Iran by the US and/or Israel? Will there be political upheaval in Egypt after Mubarak's reign? And will Israel invade Lebanon or Gaza? These are some of the questions that can be heard on the streets of Cairo, Amman, and Beirut. 2010 is far from over, yet we have witnessed a series of close encounters in the Middle East that created major tensions and pushed everyone to the edge. A war on the Yemeni-Saudi border, rapid deterioration of relations between Israel and Turkey over the Gaza Freedom Flotilla, skirmishes between Israel and Lebanon over the cutting of a tree, and the looming prospect of an attack on Iran, to mention a few. But what's really troubling is how fast attitudes have changed towards President Obama from a year ago, specifically in the period after newly elected Barack Obama delivered his New Beginning speech to the Arab and Muslim world from a podium at the University of Cairo in Egypt.
We have a responsibility to join together on behalf of the world that we seek, a world where Israelis and Palestinians are each secure in a state of their own, and nuclear energy is used for peaceful purposes. That is the world we seek.
Just yesterday, on Thursday, August 5th, a poll released by the Brookings Institute in conjunction with Zogby International revealed a substantial change in the assessment of President Obama, both as President of the United States and of Obama personally. According to the poll, early in the Obama administration in April and May 2009, 51% of the respondents in 6 Arab countries, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Jordan, Lebanon, and the United Arab Emirates, expressed optimism about American policy in the Middle East. In the 2010 poll, only 16% were hopeful, while a majority, 63%, were discouraged. The poll's results show another dramatic shift in public opinion on Iran's potential nuclear weapons status. While the results vary from country to country, the weighted average across the 6 countries is telling. In 2009, only 29% of those polled said that Iran's acquisition of nuclear weapons would be positive for the Middle East. In 2010, 57% of those polled indicate that such an outcome would be positive for the Middle East. So what's wrong with the earlier assessments that Arab countries were freaked out by a nuclear Iran? Unfortunately, the US government, and to a larger extent Western reporters, have been spoon-fed this information by intelligence apparatuses of certain despotic Arab regimes. No one bothered to ask the average person on the street this question. Although the poll was conducted before Obama's recent confirmation of the end of all combat operations in Iraq by the end of August, Arabs believe that the troubles of Iraq are far from being over.
On the streets of Baghdad, citizens expressed their concern that the Iraqi security forces may not be able to cope.
The Iraqi army and security forces are quite large in terms of number and equipment, as we see them in the streets. But the question is, if anything bad happens, will they be able to stand up to it? Speaking for myself, I cannot guarantee they will.
July has been a very deadly month in Iraq. Recently, Saddam Hussein's former Deputy Prime Minister Tariq Aziz has accused the US President of leaving Iraq to the wolves. Last but not least, Palestine is still the issue, to borrow from John Pilger's title. The poll leaves little doubt that the major decline in Obama's popularity has a lot to do with the disappointment in the Israeli-Palestinian issue. Arabs have lost hope that President Obama will be able to deliver on his promises. I've been in and out of the Middle East 5 times this year, and if tension could be described as a cloud, you'd need a knife to cut through the one created by recent political events in the region. Everyone seems edgy and expecting war. President Obama must act fast to bring back some of the magic he had early on in the region with his messages of hope and change. Now he needs to deliver on real promises before it's too late. I'm Jamal Dajani for the Mosaic Intelligence Report.
To learn more about this program or to share your thoughts, visit us at linktv.org/me. Stay up to date on the Middle East. Follow Jamal at twitter.com/Jamal Dajani.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.